Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. The Yoruba Self-Determination Group has taken out time to lambast the lawyer of Chief Sunday Igboho over the statement he made against the lead person of the Self-Determination Group about the issue of stopping elections in Osun and Ekiti State. Now, you're going to hear the full content as the group has also gone further to open up to Nigerians what they intend to do to stop the election in Osun State. And this time around, they are not going it the violent way. You see the style they intend to adopt or the strategy they intend to adopt. But before we give you full details of that, we'd like to encourage you to please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our videos. Yoruba Self-Determination Group Ilana Omo Orua has explained how it plans to go about stopping the governorship elections in Osun and Ekiti State. This was contained in a statement issued on Sunday by spokesperson for the group Maxwell Adeyemi. Ilana Morwa was reacting to a statement made by human rights lawyer Pelumi Olajimbesi, who cautioned its leader, Professor Banji Akintoye, against comments made regarding elections in Yoruba states. Recall that Akintoye, a historian and leader of Ilana Morwa worldwide, had on Friday said that there won't be any governorship elections in any part of Yoruba land in 2022. Akintoye said that the next election the Yoruba would participate in would be in their own country after having successfully seceded from Nigeria. Olajimbesi, in a statement on Saturday, said that Nigeria practiced constitutional democracy and no individual organization can upturn these. According to him, while Akintoye's view does not portray what many had taken it to be from the surface, the position does not fully align with a wider belief that only a constitutional means can guarantee cessation from Nigeria for the Yoruba people. A counter statement from the group on Sunday noted that Olajimbesi does not speak for Sunday Igboho Adeyemo and was not involved in the struggle for self-determination. The group argued there is already a valid constitutional force majeure and notice of constitution grievance is already declared in line with the United Nations and African Union Charter on People's Rights, which Nigeria was a signatory to, adding that this invalidates the 1999 Constitution, which the Nigerian government wants to use to conduct the Osun and Ekiti election. According to the statement, I quote, he said the general public should take note that on an Osun state politician stroke, Abuja-based legal practitioner Mr. Pelumi Olajimbesi does not speak for Chief Sunday Adeyemo, aka Sunday Igboho, neither is he involved in the Yoruba nation self-determination struggle. The work of Mr. Pelumi Olajimbesi, which the Yoruba Nation Self-Determination Struggle hired and paid him for, aims at defending the right of the oppressed aids and relations of Igboho, arrested by the DSS on July 1st, 2021 in Ibadan, Oyo State, at an Abuja High Court. Anything Olajimbesi says afterwards should be considered as his personal opinion and not that of Igboho. As our lawyer, he is supposed to speak to the public on our instructions. For the records, Olajimbesi has honestly and sincerely made it clear in an interview that he is not interested in the Yoruba Nation self-determination struggle because he believes in one Nigeria, that his only interest is to defend the oppressed and the voiceless people being illegally humiliated by the Nigerian government, which, to his credit, he has meritoriously executed for us. We are surprised that Olajimbesi wrote a New Year message to President Muhammadu Buhari on behalf of Igboho, lobbied indirectly the Nigerian government while he attempted to paint the image of a tired and a surrendered Igboho. We want to state very expressly that the so-called Happy New Year message is a personal opinion of Pelumi Olajimbesi and not the position of Chief Igboho. Mr. Olajimbesi further went against the run of play when he attacked our revered worldwide leader, Professor Banji Akintoye, on social media for relaying the position of the self-determination struggle that there will be no governorship election in Ekiti and Osun State in 2022. Olajimbesi is a politician from Osun State with a strong interest in the year governorship election in his hometown and the 2023 general election that Ilana Omorwa wants to use the instrumentality of the law to stop. Hence, his decision to attack Professor Banji Akintoye, not because he truly loves Chief Adeyemo, who has, before his arrest, made it clear to the world that it is no referendum, no elections. Most surprisingly, Olajimbesi, for reasons best known to him, clandestinely attempted to link Professor Banji Akintoye, the man that authorized the payment for his services, to an act of violence, despite the octogenarian renowned scholar stating in his statement that the self-determination struggle tore the path of the law of peace and achieved its aim. While Mr. Pelumi Olajimbesi has the right to do whatever he likes in his personal capacity, however, we're surprised he could be wildly unethical in his approach by choosing to use social media to attack Professor Banji Akintoye's New Year statement on behalf of the Yoruba Nation Self-Determination Movement. We at Ilana Omorwa, being the umbrella body of Yoruba self-determination groups, consider Olajimbesi's action as a betrayal of trust that we repose in him and an abuse of the ethics of his legal profession. We took advantage of his association with our movement to perpetuate his personal agenda to our own detriment, which is against the run of play. For clarity purpose, the decision to boycott and do everything within the ambit of the law to stop the Osun and Ekiti State 2022 governorship election was taken by the Congress of Ilana Omorwa on the 22nd of December 2021. Our argument is that with a valid constitution force majeure and notice of constitution grievance already declared in line with the United Nations and African Union Charter on People's Rights, which Nigeria is a signatory to, the 1999 Constitution, which the Nigerian government wants to use to conduct the Osun and Ekiti election, has already been invalidated. Notwithstanding our position, we resolve to approach the court within the jurisdiction of Ekiti and Osun State to put our democracy into test by demanding a declaration that there is indeed a constitutional dispute in Nigeria, and as such, the election in Ekiti and Osun State should not be conducted. Hence, the basis of the declaration from Professor Banji Akintoye that there will be no governorship election in Osun and Ekiti State in 2022. We state very unequivocally that Olajimbesi is the one hitting up the polity and not Professor Akintoye. Professor Akintoye. The whole world that I'll take that again. He said, we state very unequivocally that Olajimbesi is the one hitting up the polity and not Professor Akintoye nor Ilana Omorwa. Therefore, we want to tell the whole world that Olajimbesi should be held responsible should anything happen to Professor Akintoye or any of the leaders of the Yoruba Nation self-determination struggle. We are just trying to explore the constitutional avenue in the fight for our inalienable right for self-determination. If Olajimbesi has no ulterior motive, the best standard practice is for him to call Professor Banji Akintoye or the head of the legal team for the Yoruba Nation self-determination struggle, Olasupo Ojo, for clarification instead of rushing to the social media to express his plans. Anyone perpetuating or planning violence is not one of us. We want to assure Olajimbesi that if we lose in the Nigerian court, we shall take our case to the ECOWAS court or the International Court of Justice. There is no retreat, no surrender. Quite a tough one day coming from Ilana Morwa. And guess what? These guys are making sure that they capitalize on the loopholes in Nigerian constitution to stop the activities of governorship, or let me say the governorship election that is intended to take place in Osun and Ekiti state. And that's quite a smart one from them, I'm telling you. Now, but the way I'm very unfriendly, where I don't support them, is for them to make it open that this is the strategy that we intend to adopt, to stop election in Osun and Ekiti state. Because if now that they have opened up like this, the federal government will also take a stand, which may be a way of quelling whatever legal step they want to take, to frustrate that election from happening. But from all indication, also, they are trying to send signal to the world that whatever relationships are existing between them and the lawyer of Sunday Adeyemo, aka Sunday Igboho, has come to an end. Based on what I'm saying, automatically they are going to call off the contract or the services, legal services he's been rendering. Pelumi has been on board ever since the person of Chief Adeyemo was arrested. He had been their legal representative, but just some few days ago, he came up with something which these guys have discredited, that is not from Chief Adeyemo. We're waiting to hear what the response of the lawyer Pelumi Olajimbesi will be to these accusations thrown at him. We'd like to leave it there, go to our comment section.